once again, the world of DeFi never fails to entertain us. So, Multichain, a pretty big bridging protocol, has announced that it is ceasing its operations. So, earlier today, they released a tweet basically detailing what's going on, and essentially they've um, lost, millions, hundreds of millions of user funds, and right now it's still missing. So here's the tweet. Feel free to pause the video to take a read at it, see what's going on. It's a really strange story, kind of wild and crazy, but this is their side of the story. So I'll just scroll down real quick so you can pause the video and see what's going on. And essentially, just a quick summary of what's happening here is that a few months ago, the CEO of Multichain was apparently arrested by the local police, and he had access to a lot of uh, key phrases, hardware, all that stuff related to the protocol. And so, because of that, the team was unable to access a lot of the work related to the project. And then a few days ago, earlier this month, apparently there was like some kind of withdrawal, like a mass withdrawal of funds, like moving of funds, hundreds of millions of dollars into a wallet that supposedly belonged to the CEO's sister. And ever since then, it's still kind of disappeared, and no one's able to get it back. So it's kind of weird. Is it an inside job? Is it like a hack or something? We're not too sure, but this is the story so far. And unfortunately, this because bridging protocols link different blockchains, a lot of different networks have been affected. One notable one would be Phantom. And what happens is because the funds are no longer there to back the assets, so for example, USDC or USDT on Phantom has depegged a lot, and other stuff like Wrap Bitcoin or Ethereum, stuff like that. They've depegged, lost a lot of value on the Phantom network. And so it's a really unfortunate situation. And the only way to kind of restore these value is to, if that money comes back, which just it'll be hard. Let's hope, but it doesn't seem likely. But yeah, I mean, this is really interesting, but also really unfortunate. I'm also invested in the Phantom network, and I did have some stables in there, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, we just have to be careful. Right now, the what the Phantom Foundation has said is they're looking to, uh, you know, partner with some other bridging protocols so that they're not too reliant on one. Because obviously, what happened here is they were indeed very, very heavily reliant and worked a lot with multi-chain. So a lot of their assets was on multi-chain, and so a lot of money was lost. So we'll see. Hopefully, the Phantom doesn't become like a ghost chain or something like that. Um, but yeah, luckily though, a lot of the native coins, like Phantom itself, has not really been affected, which makes sense, right? Because those coins aren't really the pairs that are involved in this exploit or whatever hack it was. But yeah, right now we can only wait and see. In my opinion, I think the funds are lost, or most of it's lost. Um, and it does seem like multi-chain is just gone. We'll have to use some other bridging protocol in the future. And it's such a shame because multi-chain was like my go-to bridge. I used it a lot, but you know, this is DeFi, and even the big players can collapse. So, best of luck to everyone, and hope things get better.